Hello you lovely lot, and welcome back to my channel. Now then, there's a bit of a kerfuffle, a bit of anger and frustration building around Etsy at the moment. They just released their Q1 figures for 2024, and the most alarming statistic for me that was in these figures was the fact that there are now 9 million sellers to just over 90 million customers. So sellers increased by 15%, over 15%. Customers only increased, I think, by 0.8%. This is what Etsy needs to do. So I've got 5 points. You know I don't mess around. You know I don't mince my words. Etsy needs to sort itself out, and quickly. And I know in the investor report, Josh addressed these main points of concern, but I don't think he's still got this right. Okay, so let's just get through these points, right? Point 1, Etsy needs to limit sellers coming onto the platform. We've got 9 million sellers with 92 million customers. That's now 1 in 10 roughly. It's never ever been like this. So all you guys that are finding it hard, or your sales are going down, this is one of the main reasons why. There's less customers against more stores. So Etsy needs to stop and limit people coming onto the platform. It almost like a one in, one out situation, because Etsy's already said they don't care. They've got so many sellers wanting to get onto the platform. There's not a shortage of sellers. Etsy's got a shortage of buyers, right? And if they can't bring more buyers onto the platform, because one of the reporters in the investor report said, you're a growth company, but you're not growing, which is so true, right? If you can't grow, you've got to limit the sellers coming onto the platform. Low quality stores, I'm going to get to that in a minute. Low effort, low quality, so that there are more customers to go around for the sellers that are providing decent shops to buy from. And so inside limiting sellers, literally stop sellers coming onto the platform. There's no need to have these low effort sellers coming onto the platform. Inside there as well, limit. And I know some of you are not going to like me saying this, but if the platform's going to survive, these are the actions that need to be taken. Limit POD sellers coming onto the platform as well, right? Because it's so easy to make low effort, low POD quality stores, slapping designs on from Creative Fabrica and design bundles, which incidentally, for those of you that don't know, is Etsy illegal. You're not allowed to do that. Limit them. Stop so many POD sellers coming onto the platform. Give Etsy a chance to breathe, right? A chance for the decent stores to re-establish themselves, regain composure, regain their standing. I'm not saying don't have good stores come onto Etsy, of course not. I'm saying there's got to be a limit now. We've got 9 million stores. Slow it down. There's no need, you know, you're just clogging up the marketplace with garbage shops that are low effort. So that's the first two things. Limit sellers, limit POD sellers. I think that's absolutely essential. Number 3, again, I think Etsy needs seller onboarding. So yes, that means investment, right? Investment in staff and technology to do this. But you need seller onboarding. So somebody, a human with a pair of eyes, can talk to the seller and see whether they're genuine or not, whether they're bringing value to the platform. Because Josh talks a lot about Etsy and how keeping Etsy and all this stuff, but it's not. It's rapidly becoming like Amazon and other sites that aren't Etsy and that Etsy purports to be different from. This isn't actually what's happening. So there needs to be this focus on who is coming onto the platform and are they bringing value? Simple question. Are they bringing value to the platform? Yes or no, right? Cleaning the platform up. Number 4, this is a huge one, and I can't believe Etsy don't do this. Tell Etsy sellers what they did wrong. So if there's a problem and you opened your store in good faith and you think you're following all the rules. Now, I know how easy it is to fall foul of Etsy's rules and trademark and copyright law. It's easy because you think, oh, someone else has done it. Oh, I'm drawing something similar to something. You know, all these things, so many sellers fall foul of this and get suspended. Etsy needs to tell people what they've done wrong. They used to do that. They used to actually tell people, tell sellers what they've done wrong. They don't now. That's extremely poor, and I'm being nice, extremely poor customer service, seller service. We are Etsy's customers, the sellers, right? We need decent support. It's as simple as that. So that's number 4. Just tell sellers what went wrong. What do they do wrong? What's the problem, right? And here's the last one, and this is the most important of all. I think you have to be able to, as a seller, apply to Etsy to sell copyright and trademark related items, right? It shouldn't be anyone can put these items on the platform and then it's up to Etsy and sellers to try and find them and get the listings and stores removed. That's utterly ridiculous. If you have permission from Disney, for example, to make things using their name, using their likeness and so on, you should be able to apply for it. So it's stopping these sellers coming in at the source unless they've got permission. And the same goes for all companies, copyright holders, trademark holders, right? Don't let them onto the platform unless they've got permission. Don't close the door after the horse has bolted, as the saying goes. It's ridiculous. Stop them at source. If they've got permission, then of course they can sell on the platform once they've provided that documentation. So these are the 5 things that I think Etsy should do to sort this platform out. I know they're doing stuff this year. I know they're charging $15 to get onto the platform. I know that they're taking measures now to remove bad actors and weak stores. Let's see how that pans out, right? Etsy talks a lot. Let's see what the reality is. Let's see, does it help? You know, is it going to make the marketplace better? Let me know your feelings on Etsy. Let me know your thoughts on what I've just said, the 5 points I've mentioned. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? What's your opinion on it? If you want to work with me, this Saturday, I've got my May workshop. So I've got one this Saturday, the 11th of May, one on the 18th of May. If you want to book in, I've only got 5 seats left for this Saturday. The book-in square is coming up on your screen now. All you do is click that, go to the website, book in, and this is for new and growing sellers up to 1,000 sales. If you need help with your Etsy store, this is the cheapest, best value way to work with me. There'll be 10 of us in the workshop, very intimate. We all share information and knowledge to grow on Etsy. Most importantly, I'll be giving you lots of things you don't know about Etsy to help you. Get into my comments. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.